Hi everyone, it's Arlene. I am making this video in response to a video that Sarah put out, and I'll put her YouTube name up there on the screen. And Sarah did a call out to the scrapbooking community to come together and create a page and tag or card for Summer Thompson. And this is in remembrance of her, and her birthday's coming up in April, and it's sort of to put something together for her mother, Dina. And to learn more about Summer Thompson's story, you can go to www.rememberingsummer.com and you can learn a little bit about what happened during that tragic time back in October of 2009. And I was just very, very touched by the story. I actually watched the video with my with my 8-year-old, and he was even very touched by what happened. And I have 3 children myself, so I just cannot imagine losing a child, and just, I'm just very touched by the story, very moved, and I felt very, you know, close to Dina in a way that any mother would, in that particular type of situation. So, anyways, I wanted to contribute to this, and I wanted to go ahead and share with you all what I put together for Dina. So the first thing I did is I created a hybrid tag, and I call it a hybrid tag because it's kind of a tag and a card in one. But let me just show you here. Now Summer likes purple, so I went with the purple theme on the card, or on the tag. And the base of the tag is using a 100-pound weight heavy cardstock, and the paper collection I'm using is called Flower Shower. And it's by DCWV. It's new for spring, I believe, for 2010. I just bought it last weekend. And the flowers that are on here are handmade, and I made those using my 5-petal Stampin' Up! Punch. And I glimmer mist them with the only 3 purples I have in my glimmer mist collection. I have Haunted Shadow, Rum Raisin, and Spring Violet, and I believe I used these 2 specifically for those flowers. And then the Haunted Shadow, I sprayed this Prima on the background here. And then in the center of the handmade flowers, I put some Prima rosebuds, and I dusted them off or inked them a little bit on the edges with Dusty Concord Distress ink. And then I have 2 purple Prima buds here that I got at Michael's, and then I have some Prima leaves on the edge. And this lovely, lovely butterfly is from Elaine from Singapore. I love it, and it's so perfect with this tag because it's purple. And over here I distressed a blank tag with Vintage Photo Distress ink, as well as some antique linen distress ink, and then I heat embossed some aged mahogany distress embossing powder with the S for Summer. And then it says Remember, Hope, Love, which is also distressed using the aged mahogany distress embossing powder. And then I have a little heart charm here with the key, and then a little pearl bud or bling, and then it's all hanging on a garment pin. And all of these fibers are from creativefiberarts.com. Love these fibers. So that's the, oh, and over here I have some pom-pom ribbon that was originally white, and I colored it with the glimmer mist so it would match the card. And then it opens up like this. So this is what I mean by a hybrid card. Okay, so I just have my little sentiments to Dina, and then I just have my little sticker back there. So that's the tag that I made. And here's the page, and this is literally fresh off the press. Some of the stickles is still wet on here, so I just have to be a little careful. But here's the page that I made for Summer, and it's made on acrylic, 6x6 acrylic, and the acrylic is from Zutter. And I edged or chomped the corners with the Zutter chomper, so it smoothed out the edges because it was kind of sharp. And then this is the side, obviously, that's going to be for the binding. So not sure how, Sarah, you plan on binding it, but hopefully you have a bind it all or a big bite to be able to put holes on here, because I didn't put any holes because I'm not sure what binding you're going to use. And then these are all Primas, and again I colored them using the Glimmer Mist colors that I have. And then this frame is by AccuCut, and I cut it out using my AccuCut machine. And I cut out the papers as well. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but this centerpiece is actually adhered on the other side. So I'll kind of show you guys that in a second. But this is an active frame, so Dina can insert a photo of Summer in there. And then it says Precious, and the sticker came with the paper collection. Okay, and then you'll see there's stickles. I used my white StazOn to stamp all of these flowers on the acrylic and to edge the page as well. Okay, so that's the first page. Then when you flip it around, now this is the side that's wet, the stickles are still fresh on here. This is the square piece of the frame from the opposite side, and I matted the paper on both sides, so you can see there's paper on both sides. And then I edged it with Dusty Concord, so that's like a photo mat. And then you could see parts of the frame on the background, so it's kind of cool. And I actually put designer paper on that too, so no matter what side of the page you're at, you have a nice pretty view of something and not like cardboard or something on the back. And so I put some pom-pom ribbon around the frame to trim it. And then here's more butterflies from Elaine from Singapore. I have 2 of them on there. They're so pretty. I love them, and they're perfect with this page. I have 2 little Prima buds, rose buds on the edge here, and then I have this huge Prima. You can see how big it is. It's pretty big. I got this from simonsaysstamp.com. And I glimmer mist it with marshmallow, and then I also used my glossy accents and diamond dust to give some sparkle. So you can see there's some diamond dust on it, just to add some interest. And then the flowers that I stamped on the opposite side obviously show through this side, so that's why I put the stickles in the center there, so the flowers are on both sides. I love working with acrylic, so fun. Okay, so that's my page for Summer. I hope you all like it. Thanks again for watching, and thanks Sarah for putting this together. It was really great of you to do this, and I'm so glad I was able to participate. So again, for information about Summer Thompson and to reach out to her family, you can go to www.rememberingsummer.com, or I'll have Sarah's name on the sidebar too, so you can reach out to her. But she's trying to get people to participate, so if you're interested, please reach out to Sarah. This is something great that we can do. And if you're a mother like me, it's just, the story is just so touching. And you really don't even have to be a mother. It's just, you know, reaching out and you know, being kind to others who have lived through this type of loss. So anyways, before I get emotional, I'm going to cut it here. But thanks again for watching, everyone. Thanks to Sarah. Take care. Bye.